of Madness. So at this point, we normally like to switch to doing what's called Stars and Wishes, where we kind of just talk a little bit about if there's anything we wanted to highlight or ask for next session. Does anybody have anything they'd like to say? We can start with Ish. Do you have anything?
Loved the session as always. Your narration is amazing,
Thank you.
and the composition of this adventure was really good too. My stars would be as well as that something about this dungeon really made us kind of bounce off of each other in the best way. So I'm always thankful for that. And as others have said, this is really the highlight of my Saturday. So thank you guys.
It's delightful to hear. It really is. What about you, Connor?
So stars, I'm going to uh, put emphasis on Ish's comment. The encounters and setting was diverse enough that it gave different characters a chance to shine. It wasn't like one person, one player, one character type was going to look awesome in this adventure while the others sort of took a back seat. And so that sort of inclusion was definitely there. None of the encounters seemed random either, which was nice. It's not just there's a monster in the room. You created an ecology and a reason why that monster might be there, ways that you know that monster might have been there from the very beginning. And so I found this dungeon very engrossing in ways that a lot of adventures don't always capture your attention. I'm like, oh, I wonder why that's there. And then down the road in the adventure, oh, that's why that's there. That's why this happened. That was pretty awesome. So that my only wish is that we continue to get to see more of that narrative style as we make our way deeper into the dungeon. Because if that's there, I will be one very happy gamer. So good job there, Eugene.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I don't want to give anything away, but I will say this: there is a marked contrast coming up. So it's not Gygaxian naturalism the whole way through necessarily, but it's for good narrative reasons. So I look forward. I mean, I
Can't
don't.
wait.
Let me. You guys actually aren't on the same. Oh yeah, you are. You're on the landing screen. I mean, there's something about why is this image on the cover? I'll just leave that point with you. What about so the, yeah, Modrons and a naturalistic ecosystem might be at odds. I can't wait. Jessica, what about you? Did you have any stars or wishes?
Yeah, as always, I love the way you describe things, Eugene. You do such a good job at setting the tone and really like portraying what's in a room without revealing too much. I feel like I look up to you as a DM in that way because
Oh,
I feel like I do a lot of like it's a room with stuff that looks like things, and
thank you.
um, I like how everything in here made sense. Like the tables aren't just tables; they're like tables where they were shelves where they would bring stuff up. Like everything had a purpose. The bones were there because of the Etten, and it I like the allusion to the Modrons early on. I assume like with the those weird, really productive workers. And so
Yeah.
like if we hadn't seen the cover, you might be like, oh, I wonder what they brought in. Like, are
Right.
they bewitched or what? Having seen the cover, we're like, ooh, Modrons. But otherwise, you could be really wondering what's down there, and it's a nice hint of what's to come.
Right.
And I love the way this group works together. This I'm sorry I threw you into combat so much, but at the beginning said we had to make it safe. So that's what Great Paw's gonna do.
Right. Well, um, I look forward to seeing how you handle in some ways, very different experiences on the next level. Uh, it is, yeah. So I just look forward to that. I keep wanting to say more, but I'll stop because I mean, that got that like giddy excitement that you're like, I want to. I'm the kind of person that like if I ever taste a food and I enjoy it, I'm like, here, taste this, everyone, come on, everybody, get in here, taste this, because I like to share. All right. Well, thank you for that. My stars are, again, the same kind of thing every week with this great group. It's just watching how you interact, the small comments, the kind of dry observations from Anthemina, Sildaris just being such a big-hearted character, right? I mean, there's just, even in destroying his foe, he does it somehow with compassion, right? Which is just such a it's just such a rich experience. And Great Paw, I mean, I want to watch Great Paw smash just all day, right? That's a lot of fun. So thank you for that. And then watching how, like several of you said, how those things play off of one another is a lot of fun. So thanks again for that. I look forward. My wishes, of course, is that I could just show all of this to you now, but I'll have to wait till next week. All right, and hopefully Vic will be able to make it for next week too. So